Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's new makeup releases. We are going to chat about the new makeup that's been released, announced and sneak peeked, and I am going to let you know whether or not I want to pick it up, whether or not I already did, and then you let me know down in the comments whether or not you're interested in these products. And it is okay to disagree. We don't need to be enemies over colored powder. Everybody simmer down a little bit. And if you haven't been here before, I would love to see you subscribed. I do upload quite a lot of videos every week all about makeup and beauty and just trying to have a little bit of fun with all of this. Before we get into the makeup news, I actually have a sponsor in this week's episode, which makes me super excited and super grateful, so let's jump into that first. I'm just popping in here to let you know that this video is sponsored by Scentbird. Thank you so much, Scentbird, for sponsoring the beginning parts of this video. I'm actually a Scentbird customer. I recently started my own subscription. So when Scentbird reached out to me and asked me if I want to work with them, I was super excited because this was a service that I was already using and already enjoying. Scentbird is a new way for you to discover, purchase, and even experience fragrances. Scentbird is a subscription-based service which lets you get one fragrance every month that you choose, no surprises, where you get a 30-day supply and you can try out the fragrance yourself before deciding if you want to try it again, because of course you can choose the same fragrance again, or if you want to buy a full size, because we all know, and this is something that I have said as well, full-size fragrances are so expensive and it's so nice to be trying them out before you fully commit and buy them. And I've been very vocal in letting you know to do not blind buy full-size fragrances. Scentbird is the perfect way for you to discover what kind of fragrances do you like, what kind of fragrances do you not like, trying out a 30-day supply of a fragrance that you've been interested in before fully committing and buying the full size. And I will say within these little containers you actually get quite a lot of fragrance. And like I said, I do have Scentbird myself. The fragrance that I got last month, my one for this month is out for delivery. I have not used it up and I've been pretty generous with how much I've been spraying it, so there definitely is enough perfume in here to last you for 30 days if you wanted to commit to this one and fully wear it for 30 days. And Scentbird carries a lot of well-known brands like Prada, Gucci, Versace, but you can also find some smaller brands like Skylar, Heretic, or Confessions of a Rebel. And I like trying out new fun brands that might not be as easy to find in stores, and here you just get to try it out for a month, get it sent to your door, and you can just decide for yourself if any of these fragrances are for you. And with my code Nyqvist, you will get 55% off your order, meaning that you can get the first month for only $7. And then it is $17 a month for you to try out perfumes, and they have some really expensive ones as well that you can try out. And I just think that this is such a cool service. And like I said, I am myself a customer of Scentbird, and I will continue my subscription. And I will let you know in my monthly haul which fragrance I got for myself. But now let me show you which ones I got from Scentbird. I got 3 different fragrances and I got 3 different colors of my little containers. It says Scentbird on, and you this is locked, and this is when you can open the container to put it out. I think I already showed you. And then you do it like this, and then you can spray. Did you see that? And the one that I have myself, this is my own. This is the gray one that I have for my subscription. They gave me some cards as well so I can describe it. In this yellowy one, we have Saint Vincent's and the Grenadines from Nativa. And this is a fragrance that I am not familiar with. This one is something that I don't usually like because this one is a very florally perfume. It has jasmine, plumeria, orange flower, violet leaf, and musk. But both me and my husband agreed that this is a very well composed fragrance, and if I were to ever do a floral fragrance, this would be it. This smells expensive and well put together, and honestly I really like the blend of this one. And even though I don't like florally perfumes, I actually really enjoy this one. And then we have the Ormonde Jane Ormonde Woman, and this has black hemlock, coriander, grass oil, jasmine, and violet. And for me, this smells a little bit too much of violet, which isn't one of my favorite notes. But again, this is what this service is about. It's about you discovering what notes you really love and which notes you don't love. So for me, I love the black hemlock and the grass. I love fragrances that smell like grass. I know, it's crazy, but I love the note of grass. Grass is just one of my favorite notes. But the violet is taking over a little bit for me. And same here. I don't love florally perfumes, but I realized that when they're jasmine, I actually really do enjoy them. I also have the Hope Sport, which is green citrus, tuberose, and lily of the valley. This one is very, very florally. It's almost, it has a memory, it's like memory unlocked. Because my grandmother used to love Lily of the Valley, and again, I'm not that much into florally perfumes. I do love the jasmine over the Lily of the Valley, but I think it smells really put together. Like, this one smells like someone who has their life together. Like, I would trust this perfume with my pension. So those are the 3 fragrances that they sent to me, but of course, when you join this, you can choose whatever you want. They have a scent test on their website as well, that you can just put in what you normally like and dislike, and they will suggest some perfumes based on that. And I just think this is such a fun service, and I'm so thrilled and excited that I'm able to work with Scentbird. So check out the info in the description box if you want to see what my discount code is again. And thank you again, Scentbird, for working with me. I am one happy customer. I did film this look. It should already be live on my channel. I am using the new Huda Beauty matte palettes. These are available now, by the way, as well. I will link them down below. This is the Warm Matte Obsessions, which not as contrasty as I was hoping, although I do like the quality. So far, so good. This one I haven't tried as I'm filming this, and this is the Cool Matte Obsessions. This one offers way more contrast, so I do think that even though I prefer warm eyeshadows on me, I think that this is going to end up being the favorite for me. I also have... I can't be bothered getting it. I mean, there's nothing to show you either. I have this one. The one that is the... Wait. I mean, scoochie. The Glow Recipe, wait, what is it called? Let me get my phone. Glow Recipe Strawberry BHA Pore Smooth Blur Drops. I did buy these from Sephora. They are available now, so if you were interested in these, I will link these down below as well. I picked them up. I'm super excited to be trying them out. Honestly, I just think they look super nice. And if you're wondering about anything that I'm wearing today, I don't know if this dress is still available, but I will leave all that in a pinned comment down below so that you can have a peek. Should I be moving this one a little bit? There we go. I will leave it in the pinned comment in case you're interested. I also wanted to film my member exclusive tutorial before the end of the week, so hopefully I will have that up this weekend as well. If you are a member on my channel, thank you so much for being extra support on my channel. It really does help out. That is a button next to the subscription button down below where you can read up what that is all about, and I'm hoping to have that video live during this weekend as well, where we are going to be playing with some makeup, just a classic old retro YouTube tutorial, which honestly some of my favorite videos to film. Unfortunately, not some of the favorite videos for the main audience of YouTube to be watching. I feel like I have a fuzzy in my eye. I probably do. Can we talk about this one as well? This is whoever's running marketing over at NATASHA DENONA. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're... Because now it's available. This is the... And it says highly anticipated. By whom? By whom? Honestly, we forgot about this one. Natasha, we forgot about this one. This is the NATASHA DENONA Love Face Palette. This was accidentally leaked like 2 weeks before Valentine's Day on Look Fantastic. A bunch of us bought it and were able to do videos on it. And now she's releasing it. Beginning of March. Why? Like, it's the Love Face Palette. All of her other love palettes, love things, have been, because she has 2 mini love palettes and a bigger love palette, all of those have been like with Valentine's. And this one, March? I mean, I understand something's going on behind the scenes, something, shipment is late or something, but I really wish that they would have just been like, because she was starting to like sneak peek it. She's like, we're sneak peeking our new launch, and all of us were like, we know. I've had this for a month now. I think I've had it for a month because I didn't even haul it in February, so I must have got it in January. Anyways, it is available. I have a video. I will link the video down below. I am Confusion. This one is also available now, and this is that palette from Fantasy Cosmetica. I used this in... Was that Tuesday's video? Wednesday's video? Tuesday's video? I think it was Tuesday, where I did some swatches and I did look with this. I did a get ready with me. I really enjoyed the look that I did with this palette. This palette is by far my favorite palette from Fantasy Cosmetica. It did sell out. She has a pre-order open right now in case you were interested. You can use the code Angelica and get 10% off. She's also selling the shadows as singles, and she's also selling to mainland US those perfumes. If you want to see some swatches and if you want to hear me like talk about this palette and talk about these perfumes, check out the video. I think I'll link that one down below as well so you can check it out. But yeah, I'm very impressed with this palette. I think this is the best palette, like I said, that they have done, and I just really enjoy it. I think the color story is smart. I think the shades are beautiful. I have no problems working with it whatsoever. I love the look so much. I just really think that this was a smash hit for the brand, and I'm so excited for them because I just really think it's so beautiful. Another indie brand that had a small release and also they had a restock was Cleonad, and they released Solder and Redox in the multi-chrome stained glass collection, and you can use my code Angelica and get some money off at Cleonad. Actually, it works on the stained glass now as well in case you are interested, and I don't know if these are still available or if there are still shades available in the restock. Cleonad has a tendency of selling out when they have restock, but you can always check that out. I think these two new shades look really pretty. They seem to be a pinky bronze to a green, and then there is like a smoky purple to almost a bluish, even darker smoky purple. Does that make sense at all? I have no idea. I'm just basing this out of swatches. I do not have that one in my collection right now. Tarte has released some Shape Tape correctors. This is described as the first ever plumping corrector with plumping hyaluronic acid, and this is available in actually quite a few shades, and I think that this is a really smart release. I will say I have seen quite a lot of color correctors this past year, and I'm like, are we back? When was that? Was that 2016, 17? When everybody was releasing color correctors? I feel like that was 16, right? I feel like that was the year of color correctors. I think that this looks really cool. I just recently bought a color corrector, like a foundation changer from LA Girl, and that one is working out absolutely beautiful for me, so I do not need another one, but I definitely think that there's a time and place for these. And had I not bought the one from LA Girl, I might have bought this one instead, just because, I mean, you need, at least I need the smallest amount, so smaller packaging might have been easier for me as someone who has a lot of makeup and sometimes travel with my makeup. I just booked a trip this year. I'm so excited. I'm actually, if you are not following me on my vlog channel, I always do weekly vlogs or weekend vlogs or just different things around the house, and then I do travel vlogs. So I'm going to Houston for the Houston Rodeo with some friends. I will be vlogging that, and then I have 2 more trips planned this year, really big trips with influencer friends, and I am so excited. I'm like vibrating. I'm tearing up thinking about how excited I am about these trips. It's gonna be so much fun, and I would have loved to bring something like this traveling. That was the detour of our generation. Oh, can we talk about this one? This is the new Chroma Cover Luminous Foundation by Be Perfect Cosmetics. I giggled when I saw this because I remember when my friend Heather tried this foundation that they released, I think it was last year, because I'm fairly sure that this was in her yearly like misses. They released a full coverage foundation, and she basically said that it was like the worst foundation she's ever tried in her life, and she's tried quite a few foundations. It was, I mean, she said it was horrible, just sitting on the skin looking like a mask, just looking thick and cakey and just not a good look. This is supposed to be a buildable coverage with luminous finish, but I will say after that review, I'm having less confidence in Be Perfect being able to perfect the foundation. Some people really love that full coverage foundation though, but me and Heather do have a very similar taste when it comes to foundations, and if she says that it's one of the worst foundations she's ever tried, that's all I need to hear. But this one is available now. I will link down below. There's quite a few shades to choose from, but I think I'm gonna opt out. I will say I'm a little bit intrigued by this because there's the new mascara from Maybelline, and one of my favorite mascaras is the Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. Love that one. I actually realized that I didn't have a backup of that one. I have run out of 3 of my favorite products from the drugstore, and I realized during the same day that I didn't have a backup of any 3 of them. So I need to buy a backup of the NYX Banana Powder, I need to buy a backup of the Brow Snatch pen from NYX, and I need to buy a backup of the Lash Sensational, the Sky High mascara. But maybe I'll try this one instead, because this is the Falsies Surreal Extensions mascara by Maybelline, and it is a lengthening mascara. Lengthening and volume, but what I really need is the lengthening. I need a lengthening mascara. If you saw my rankings, when was that? That was this week as well. I was talking about that mascara that has been, you know, Mascara Gate. That mascara from L'Oreal, some people love it, some people hate it, some people are meh. I'm a little bit meh about it. I think it looks too voluminizing and a little bit clumpy almost. Plus I have poked myself numerous times in my eyes with that wand. It is that wand is lethal. It should be classified as a weapon. So I didn't love that one, and with trying mascaras over the time here on YouTube, I've realized that what I'm really looking for in a mascara is a mascara that gives me a lift, a curl, and length. I want the length. I don't mind how my lashes look like volumizing wise. I just want them to look longer. So this is introducing its hybrid fiber technology, a mix of fibers of different sizes up to 3 mm, and it extended helix brush which loads lashes from root to tip, up to 24-hour wear, which means that it's not going to smudge or like flake off, I guess. Clump resistant. See, this is what I want. Clump resistant, smudge, flake, and smear resistant. $9.99. It comes in black, blackest, very black, and brownish black. This is like a joke. Like the joke that me and my friend has, she's goth. She loves the black, and she's basically says that she loves a bunch of colors. Very black, pale black, light black, dark black, midnight black. I feel like this is that. This is like mascara for goth people. Love that for them. But I'm excited about this because it seems on the models like this is a curling and like lengthening mascara. So I'm gonna be trying this one out. It says it's available now. Have we seen this at Ulta? Because I kind of wanna, or should I order my NYX product somewhere else? What I'm trying to say with all of this is that Angelica, really need to head to the drugstore to scoop up a couple of my favorites that I have been missing. Last week we talked about the new perfume from Jo Malone that was exclusive to Selfridges. Nowadays, when you see exclusive, it usually means we launch here first. It very seldom nowadays means we're only sold here. It usually means, especially with beauty, that we're launching here first. So one of the perfumes, which was the Nashi Blossom, that one launched at Selfridges, but now all 4 have been dropped and they are available. And there's also one of them is a hair mist. So this is the Star Magnolia, Nashi Blossoms, Water Lily, and Osmanthus Blossom, and the Star Magnolia also comes in a hair mist. I don't want to buy any of these. I love Jo Malone fragrances. Let's talk about that other fragrance afterwards. There seems to be, and I talked about that last week as well, there seems to be a wave of really florally, flowery, bouquet kind of a sense, and I love fragrance, but floral fragrances are rarely my absolute favorite. There are some that I really love, and sometimes I discover I'm like, oh, I really like this flower, or oh, I really like that flower, but overall it's not my absolute favorite. Oh, they also have a cologne trio discovery set with 3 of the scents. That's really nice. That is actually pretty cool. Okay, so I will link these down below in case you're interested, in case you are a lover of Jo Malone and florals. Maybe this is perfect for you. So the other perfume that I wanted to talk about is from Ellis Brooklyn, and this one is just called Florist, which just straight out of the gate lets me know that it's not for me. Love the bright pink bottle though. I really like the Ellis Brooklyn scents. I have, is it called Super Amber? Something Amber. I have that one, and I also have the Après one, which is amazing. I've also been recommended the Starfruit one, which smells really nice. I might pick that one up next, but overall I've just really been enjoying the scents. And if you are very much into floral perfumes, this one is going to be available like at Sephora, so it's going to be easy for you to like sniff it if you have a Sephora nearby, of course. And I have seen Ellis Brooklyn at quite a few different department stores as well, plus it is available at Skin Store, where I actually have a discount code. It is Angelica SS, and you can get, I think it is like, is it 10 or 15 or maybe even 20% off some things? And I know that some things from Ellis Brooklyn has been included before, so check that out as well. I have those links down below in case you're interested. Here is one thing that I think I'm gonna pick up, because this is from one of my favorite skincare brands, and this is from Peach & Lily. And they're coming out with a glass skin face polisher. I think this is like the rice wash, the one from Tatcha, where it's like a powder that you mix with water and then you scrub it like a gentle exfoliator that eventually just dissolves and just leaves your skin feeling very, it's like a nice face exfoliator. It's not, you know, the crushed up walnuts. I really like the one from Tatcha. I've gone through one of those mini sizes and I could totally see myself picking this one up. I don't know exactly when this is. Oh, it's available now. This is me contemplating going to get it now. You need to hold off later. I might get that later because I do love the I even went through that matcha pudding cream. It's in my empties. It's all gone through it. And I've gone through one of the oil cleansers as well. I'm halfway through my second one. It's just a brand that I really enjoy. There's a new Studio Fix Everywhere All Over Face pen from MAC Cosmetics. This is an everywhere all over face pen, new concealer and foundation hybrid. 36 hours coverage, which just means that it's long wearing. You know, when I put an hour claim, it just means that it's long wearing. It's not gonna just melt off your face, which is really nice if you have calm or oily skin. Look for something with a long hour wear claim. It conceals, brightens, and evens tone, lightweight, flexible, won't crease or cake, medium to full buildable coverage, natural finish while being waterproof. Oh, that's really cool. I don't know exactly how this pen works, but it seems to be a really nifty applicator, if I'm gonna be honest. Do you squeeze it? Do you click it? Or is it a clicky? Clicky click? It does look like it could be a clicky. I could be about this. It is available in Europe now. It is coming to the US soon. I could be about this. Depending on. There is a new trend collection coming from Essence. I don't know if this one is coming to the US or not. It is available in Europe right now. Essence is a German brand owned by the same umbrella company that has Catrice as well. And I will say that this one looks very for me because it's oranges and pinks. That blush lighter that's half orange, half pink. Yeah, I really want that one. That orange lipstick, even the palette looks cute. It's the Bloomin' Bright Trend Edition, and I really think that this looks really cute. I could be all about this. This is available, like I said, in Europe. It's not like for certain that it's coming to the US, but if it does, I will for sure be picking up that blush duo at least because I think it is stunning. This is something that I have. Oh, I see it over here. I used it in Tuesday's video. This is the Sigma and Kristen Dominique brush set. This one is available now, and I think the quality of these are beautiful, and I like the handles and I like the color of the bristles. The shapes of these are not perfect for me, and I think that just shows, like I said in the video on Tuesday, that everyone has different preferences for what they prefer when it comes to shapes and bristles and lengths of bristles and cuts of bristles and all of that. And these were very nice quality, but not the perfect cuts for me, which I think is very interesting to see, honestly, because sometimes when I try favorite brush sets like the Samantha Ramendal favorite set, that's very up my alley. That set was very up my alley. Not perfect, but very up my alley. But yeah, this one is available now. I do have a code with Sigma. My code is Angelica, but I don't think that you can use the code, at least not right now. Sometimes you can during special sales and stuff. I don't think you can use it on collab items, but you can use it if you buy anything else from Sigma. Can we talk about nail polish? I never talk about nail polish, but when I saw these are from Mooncat, and this is the Goddess Complex collection. It consists of 6 lacquers. They're $14 to $15 each, depending on how special the pigments are in it. And you can get the full bundle for $78 at Mooncat. This looks beautiful, but look at these nails. I think they look so cool, and I'm due to get my nails fixed. Should I do that before Houston maybe? And I'm kind of like, I kind of want to bring nail polish myself because like I don't have many, but I do have a couple. If I bring nail polish, can they put gel on top? Are you snoring? I don't know. I'm very new to, I don't buy or like use a lot of nail polish because I always get my nails done. But like, I just think that these look so cool. And I know that Mooncat also had that amazing collection with the magnets that they can use. I've used those kind of magnet polishes at at like a salon, and they're always so cute. But I'm like, maybe I can be the person that like brings my own nail polish. Is that weird? Some people were telling me on Instagram that it's totally normal, but I've never seen anyone do that. I'm just like, is that normal? Because it doesn't feel normal. This is a brand that we never talk about. I don't even know what they have been doing these past 2 years? Past 2 years? This is Zoeva. This is a new collection from Zoeva. And I looked at this and I'm like, again, Zoeva is a Germany-based, I think they are an indie brand, but they are available at quite some different stores in Germany. And I think they used to be available at Ulta, but I don't know if they are anymore. But here's the reason why we never talk about Zoeva anymore. Because look at this. These are the quads. What is this? What in the snooziest of snooze fests are these quads? Who said this was okay? Who looked at this and said, this will bring in customers? Because they look so boring and monotonous and just like, maybe it's the pictures, maybe they look amazing in real life, but if they look amazing in real life, you need to fire this photographer. They look so boring. They look so boring. And I heard somewhere that they're pretty expensive too. I think that was my friend Nikki Raven that told me that they're expensive. Eyeshadow quads, $31 for an eyeshadow quad from Zoeva that looks like this. Absolutely not. No, in 2023, we're not paying $31 for this. No. Put down your debit card. We're not doing that. Something I am contemplating buying, and I never thought that these words would like come over my lips on this channel, but I'm contemplating buying this new eyeshadow palette that's coming from Too Faced. I know, pigs do fly, hell's freezing over, but is this not looking kind of yummy? This is from Dupe That, and this is the new Too Faced Italian Spritz, which is obviously a play on the Aperol Spritz, which if you've been here for some time, you know it's one of my favorite drinks for the summer. I actually did not have a single one last summer. Now I'm like, should I buy some Aperol? I love me a good Aperol Spritz, and honestly, this palette, I kind of like it. It goes from really light to really dark, both in shimmers and in mattes. There's some colorful shimmers, there's some colorful mattes, there's some mixing of some neutrals. This looks cute. I like it. I think it is in the tin packaging, which from what I've heard from people who actually do review Too Faced is usually the good Too Faced quality. And I'm like, huh, I might get this. This might be, because the Huda palette was, I think, the only eyeshadow palette that I bought myself last month, except that I bought the Modern Renaissance for that video. But I think that these are the only eyeshadow palettes that I bought myself last month. Maybe this will be my March one. Too Faced. Who would have thought? Oh, let's get into the weekly ColourPop segment as well. This is a little bit similar. Is this not the same kind of vibe? Again, this is a heavy petal collection. I'm saying florals for spring. Groundbreaking. But I think that this looks, and I say this with love, I think this is the least exciting spring collection that ColourPop has had in a bit. Again, sometimes with ColourPop, when you see the palettes in real life, you're like, oh, this one had potential, like that Pretty Please palette. It's honestly so much prettier than I thought it was going to be, and so versatile, and I really like it. I ranked that in Wednesday's video. So maybe I'll change my mind when I see it. I actually have found a way to see whether or not I have packages coming in from ColourPop. And I do think I have one coming in from ColourPop, but it says it's coming on Saturday. So for that reason, I try to not work during the weekends. I try to take some time off, spend some time with my pets and my husband. If I work during the weekends, it's just me chill vlogging a little bit. So I don't think I'll be doing a dedicated video on these, but if you are very interested in these, I might film a get ready with me, depending on how it looks in real life. Because just on the picture, I'm like, no, but I might change my mind when I see it in real life. You never know. It is available. I think it's dropping on Thursday. I'm filming this on Thursday, and you can use the code Angelica and you get some money off at Colourpop. They're also having a huge sale, and they had that sale going on for a while, and I think there's still some things on there. The sale is crazy. So if you had some things that you have been eyeing on Colourpop, just go in on the site. I will leave a link down below and just see, so that none of the things in your wish list are actually on a crazy deep discount, because that sale has been bananas. I like a good innovation as much as the next person, but I don't know who really asked to have this roller packaging that is already a little bit cumbersome and hard to work with as it is, now with highlighter in it. Because that's what Iconic London did. So this is the Roll Away Glow highlighter with a roll-on applicator, and I love that Trend Mood is using 3 exclamation points as if that is something to celebrate. I feel like it should be with a roll-on applicator ... Because like, what, why, who said this was okay? I think that this is a disaster waiting to happen. I think that this is going to be one of those, it goes on patchy, the roller gets stuck, you accidentally scratch a bit of your foundation off. I cannot wait to see what I am just imagining the train wreck of reviews that's going to come on this one. Except on TikTok, of course, because on TikTok, all makeup is great. All the time. Ooh, we have some more quads to talk about, and these are from Vive. I have seen some sneak peeks about this, and I think I saw was that like, someone was showing me like a picture of them being in the background of a video or something, but these are quads. So I've known about these for a bit, but now they are available, and it's 4 different quads. It is shimmers and mattes. I think one of them is an all matte and the other ones are 3 mattes and a shimmer. These aren't for me. The main reason being that the rosy one and the orangey one could have been for me if there had been a bigger difference in tone between the 2 matte like colors. I need something to be significantly darker to be really appealing to me, because I love a good quad. I travel with the Colourpop quads all of the time, but those usually come with a really dark matte. They're really good quality, so for that reason they get to come traveling with me, because I really do enjoy them. These are lacking a little bit of that, but I'm loving the packaging, the way that she was using that stripe packaging with the little I'm loving the packaging, loving the idea. Not loving the color selection for me, but I know there's a lot of people out there that definitely do not want the dark shadow in a quad, so this might be for you, but it's not for me. Oh, this one released I think last week. I also used this one in the video where I was trying out new makeup, and this is the new face palette by Beauté. This is an ultimate sculpt face palette. It says that it's limited edition. I think that's because it is in a subscription box and they have a couple left on their site. I'm fairly sure that if a lot of people are loving this, and I'm really enjoying mine, I'm sure that they will be able to bring it back somehow. We just have to like let them know. Actually, in this picture here that you're seeing, this is in the upper corner, that is Nia, which is the owner of Beauté, the owner and founder, and then in the bottom corner is Adriana, which is the brand manager at Beauté. I thought it was really fun that they were using themselves, 2 of the founder and 1 of the employees, as like models for this little contour quad. Like I said, I've really been enjoying this. I think the formula is really nice, and I feel like if nothing else, I really hope that they see that they were able to do a good formula, and maybe they can bring it back in duos or maybe in another format or singles in the future, because I really do like the formula. I think that one is really nice, and the undertones as well. These are per usual from Florist Cosmetics. Beautiful releases. These are 2 highlighters, the Twin Lotus Luminous Glow. This is an innovative liquid to baked formula, which sounds amazing, that harmonizes the natural glow of liquid with the brilliant luminosity of powder. I really like the formulas of Florist. I feel like they have I feel like their formulas are very reminiscent of what I feel formulas are in like really high-end or luxury brands. I think these look beautiful. That pinky one, do I want to get that one? Quartz Glow and Amber Glow. Is that a pink with a gold sheen? I feel like it could be. I might be intrigued by that one. I'm putting that in my maybe pile. I might want to get that one. I will link it down below in case you are interested. They do ship internationally if that is something that you're intrigued by. Ooh, this is something that I think I'm gonna be trying. Is this available? because this is the Pore Eclipse Matte Setting Spray by Milk Makeup, and a bunch of you were also telling me that I really should try out that matte primer from Milk, so I think I will be trying out both of those, the matte primer and the matte setting spray. The bottle, beautiful. This is a locks on makeup for up to 16 hours, help blur pores and controls shine for a soft focus finish, sprays evenly. Listen, nobody likes an tacky spray. Sets quickly, non-drying, non-sticky. Coming soon to their website and retailers. Yeah, I think I will be trying this one and the primer once I see it launch, because honestly, I could be convinced. This was so funny, and I got tagged in this one, and I know exactly why I got tagged in this one, because this is actually the balm. When did you hear about the balm? As of late. It's been a while, right? But they're releasing 2 new shades of their Staniac Lip Cheek Stain, Homecoming Queen and Prom Queen. These are, first of all, one of them is an orange. These look really cool. I kind of want to try that orange if it leaves an orange tint. That Homecoming Queen, it is already available. I feel like I'm doing a Teresa is Dead and just shopping throughout the episode. I'll buy it afterwards, but I think I'm gonna buy that orange one because I really want to try that, and I have been really enjoying stains. Lip liner, stain, and then lip oil on top. That is one of my favorite combos for like non-filming days. Here's another product that was very easy for me to say no to, and this is the Made by Mitchell Blush Pressed Disco Palette. It says it's finally here, exclamation points. Again, who's here screaming in caps lock? I don't know. This is a one-stop to all your favorite sold-out blush pressed with a new additions. Leave overfilling your makeup kit behind. So here's the thing. This is not for you and me, unless you're a working makeup artist. But if you're like me and you're just doing your makeup on yourself and at most your friends from the comfort of your own home, if you're not a working makeup artist, you do not need to buy one of these extremely large, pretty redundant blush palettes. So these are 12 different blush shades. You don't need a 12-pan blush palette, especially not when one side is this similar as these are. You just really do not need that. Just buy the blush that you want. And honestly, I've tried this formula. It's nice, but nothing more. That's what I'm gonna say about this formula. It's nice, but it's not my favorite formula in the world. It doesn't like 100% like melt in the skin. It's not effortless. It's fine, but the packaging is hideous. The packaging is hideous. But if you want to try it, buy one. Don't buy a 12-pan blush palette unless you're a working makeup artist and this is the only blush that you want to have in your kit. Because 12 blushes all at once, that's a lot. Nomad Cosmetics is coming out with the Pearlescence Ramadan collection, and this is an eyeshadow palette. It is an extra dimension trio. It's lipsticks, lip liners, gel liners, and a Fix Plus. I've heard that MAC is the biggest, if not like one of the biggest makeup brands in the Middle East, that's the place where they are doing the absolute best, that and in Asian markets. So it makes sense for them to do a Ramadan collection, and I honestly really think this pearlescent like packaging with the gold print, absolutely stunning. That eyeshadow palette, it's nothing that I need, but honestly I think it all looks pretty cool. And if you are celebrating Ramadan, maybe it's really cool for you to know that there is a Ramadan inspired makeup collection out there, and maybe you'd be interested. I will try and see if I can find it, and I will link it down below. Let's end with another fragrance, and this is from Sol de Janeiro, and this is the Rio Radiance. So this is one of their body sprays. I have one of their body sprays, and it is so wonderful. It's definitely one of those, like if you are going straight from the beach maybe to a lunch restaurant, that's the perfect like spritzer. Or if you're like going on a lunch during a warm summer day, it's absolutely beautiful. This is Solar Tuberose and Lait de Coco. Oh, so it's coconut milk and solar tuberose. It's a perfume mist. This is perfume mist and not body mist, so maybe this is a little bit more potent than a normal body mist. It is coming soon, and to, of course, I'm guessing Sephora. Honestly, if you're into coconuts, I'm sure that this is going to be like very lactol fragrance with a hint of coconut and probably the solar tuberose, which I'm fairly sure is a very floral scent. Again, any kind of florals, tropical florals, non-tropical florals, it's usually not my vibe. But if it's leaning very tropical, I can be convinced. I will say though that I love the other body spray that I have from them. And I'm actually looking forward to getting into some of those really hot and humid months where I can just dose myself in that one again. Like today, I'm looking out the window and it's like gray and it's been raining tonight. It's not the perfect day for a Sol de Janeiro body spray. But I know, give me 2 months and I will be loving that one. So yeah, that's the one I wanted to end with. I do have a dog that's sleeping here next to me. Let's see so I don't accidentally run him over. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please let me know what you think down below. I would love to hear your opinions. If you're wondering about anything that I've been talking about during this episode, it's gonna be in the description box. And if you're wondering about what I have on my face, that is gonna be in the pinned comment. And thank you again to Scentbird for sponsoring the beginning parts of this video. Don't forget to check out the info about Scentbird down below. I am so excited to be working with them and I hope you're having an absolutely amazing Friday and weekend, and I will see you again really soon for a new video. Bye!